Hi guys, Kai here and welcome back to episode 31 of the FIFA 18 My Player Career, and just a month to go before the January transfer window does open. We are slowly picking up good form in the league as well. We've got a couple of big games up today for Palermo. First up, as you can see, is the big one taking on Roma. Roma still got quite a few of their good players in their side, of course. You just saw Nangolan, and he's going to be a boss in the middle of the park, no doubt, and try and keep away from him. He's now an Inter Milan player in real life, of course, so it'll be interesting to see how he gets on there. Good chance here early on for Palermo. Good save by the keeper and cleared away for a throw-in, I believe it is. But a good chance, good start here for Palermo. Let's try and take advantage of this positive start. Try and get that first goal, which Kai almost got. His cross there was a decent cross, but straight into the possession of Roma. And look how deep Kai is dropping just to try and get in on the action. As I said, we are playing better. But Kai is having to drop deep, unfortunately, which is one of the main reasons why we're not scoring as many goals as we were last season. But hopefully next year we can go on and get a lot more if we do play another season, that is. And we are running out of time before FIFA 19 is here upon us, of course. We are going to be looking to do one final series as well on FIFA 18, but I'm thinking I was going to do a a My Player Career, but I'm thinking to go on and do an actual career mode. So let me know what you think. Shall I do one more player series, or shall I go on and do an actual career mode in the Premier League? It will be just to finish off FIFA 18. We still have the Matchday Live episodes going up as well for the World Cup, and another one will be up tonight as well. Because it is Croatia taking on England, of course, in the World Cup semi-finals. And then we've got the new season starting with Arsenal. We've made quite a few signings so far this year, so it'll be interesting to see how we get on with the Gunners in the Matchday Live episodes, and hoping to get off to a good start, of course, this year with those positive signings, new manager as well. But let's concentrate on Palermo right now, as we're trying to still find the first goal in today's game. Just over half an hour played here. And Palermo are having the best of the game, I have to say, even though we are struggling to get the ball into the back of the net. So too are Roma. Well, let's see what we can do from the back here. Kai's having a fairly decent game. Currently sat on a 7.3 rate in the gap. Look at that gap. He opened up there. The Roma defence sleeping. Here's a chance, and there is the opening goal of the game. Kai jumps up to a 9.2 match rating. And hopefully with that goal, it's going to be enough to give us 3 points. And a big 3 points against one of the Italian giants in Roma. But again, look at that. Don't know where that the CB was going there. The centre-back, he just ran straight towards the ball. Left the gap open for Kai to run straight through into. And he scores his second league goal of the season. So only 2 league goals. And what are we? December the 1st, I believe. So as you can see, he has been struggling going forward because he's having to drop deep. But he's pushing forward here, looking for a second of the game, still going forward. Is he going to let it off to a teammate, or is he going to take off the shot himself? In fact, he's won Palermo a late penalty kick. A little bit harsh there on the defender, but we'll take it. 90 minutes are up. We're leading 1-0. We have a penalty and a chance here to defeat Roma 2-0. What a result this is going to be. Just clipped his heel there, a little bit harsh as I said, but the referee said penalty, so we won't complain. Here he is then. It isn't Kai, of course. He's not the one stepping up for the Palermo penalties, unfortunately. But still, we want this one to go into the back of the net, which it does. Palermo lead 2-0, and that might just be the last kick of the game as well. 3 points guaranteed then for the pink and black side. And a big 3 points, of course. We have been struggling, but we are slowly picking up our form, getting the goals that we need, and also getting the results that we need as well. I think we have Napoli in the next game, so that one is going to be another big one here for Palermo. And then we're going to be ending today's episode off with the final group stage game of the Europa League, and it is a must-win game for that one, taking on Shakhtar Donetsk, I believe it is. So we need to win that. We're currently 3rd place in the group stage of the Europa League. Shakhtar, I believe, are top. But of course, if we do beat them, we do go above them by 1 point, and that could mean we could win the group or we could finish second. Either way, we will be going through to knockout rounds with a victory. I don't think a draw will be enough for us, but before that, let's concentrate on the next game in the league here in Italy. As I said, it is against another Italian big club, Napoli. We are away from home. But let's see if we can carry on the good form from that Roma game where we won 2-0. and get the 3 points here. As you can see, it is a bit of a cold one. The snow has been falling here in Italy as we do approach Christmas time, of course. And Napoli with the early possession. Let's try and get ourselves an early goal. Here is Kai then, laying it off there to his teammate, who just loses out. Poor control from him. And Napoli back in possession, and surely they are going to go and try and get their first goal of the game today. Hopefully they don't know. Passing nicely right now here, Palermo, in the blue and white home strip, of course. We'll play good pressure there from Palermo, and here is Kai. He hasn't got any support right now. A bit of skill from him, waiting for the support. Keeps in, but loses possession. And Palermo need to apply a bit more pressure here, try and win the ball back. 7.5 minutes gone, and it does get cleared. So onwards we go then. Kai dropping deep yet again, playing more as a cam. I think in FIFA 19 we will start the first My Player series with a cam positioned player. We do seem to get better results when we play as a cam, and there is the first goal of the game. 13 minutes gone, and it is Napoli 0, Palermo 1. And if we can get 2 wins in a row, that would be fantastic for us against 2 big clubs as well. Remember, we have beaten Napoli a couple of times already in the last 2 seasons, so it won't be such as a shock for our own fans. But Napoli are not going to be happy, of course, especially the Napoli fans. But there is Eza. He scores his second league goal of the season. And we are approaching the half-hour mark here. And Napoli are trying to break forward, trying to get themselves back on level terms. As I said, it is a cold one, so every player is going to be working a little bit harder just to stay warm in this game. Kai dropping deep, playing more as a cam right now. Trying to apply the pressure, trying to force a mistake, which they do. And now Kai is going to force his way forward. He's going all the way through himself here, no support whatsoever. Places it and places it wide of the Napoli goal. Should have done better, but that weak foot of Kai's is not very good, is it? It's let him down quite a few times. We need to improve with his left foot shooting. I'm not entirely sure what his left foot, his weak foot stats are right now, but of course, as I said, we do need to improve on it if we're going to be scoring goals like that, especially with finesse finishes. But we are approaching half time, just less than 5 minutes remaining. Palermo again capitalising on some weak passing from Napoli. Not really like Napoli, they've got some good passing in their team usually, but we'll take it. A chance here to push forward. Passed on to that far side, cross comes in towards Kai. He's missed it, his second shot is there though, and a good save there from the Napoli goalkeeper. Is that Reina? I think it is Reina, but what a chance that was for Palermo. The defender missed it, but so did Kai, and a chance here still to get it in the area. Can we do so? Headed in. He's onside. Need to get the cross in. Kai's running far post. He's just offside there. Cross couldn't come in, but we do have a late free kick here for Palermo. So maybe one last attack here. Kai currently on a 7.4 match rating. Cleared away. Is this going to be the last chance for Palermo to double their lead? Here is Ezra. I think it was Kai in a bit of space on this near side. Plays it inside. Shot comes in. Goalkeeper makes a cracking save. And maybe that was going to be the last effort of the half. It is indeed. So we're jumping into the second half. We're still leading here by 1-0, but Napoli are pushing forward. Cross comes in, far post, cleared away. Good headed good defensive header there. Sorry, I will get the words out. But a chance. Is it the woodwork? And I think he was offside anyway. Was he offside? Let's have a look. I think he was. So once counted. So a minute to play. Napoli 0, Palermo 1. We do have 1 game remaining, of course, which is the big important one for us. It is a must-win game in the Europa League. Ball played over top here from Kai and cleared behind. Is that going to be a corner or a goal kick? I think it is a corner, actually. 7.5 match rating for Kai as we head into the final minute. He heads towards the front post. Wasn't able to get there first. And cleared away. Now we just wait for the final whistle, and we will have another 3 points in the bag. So today we've had 2 games, one against Roma, one against Napoli. We won 2-0 against Roma, 1-0 against Napoli. 2 great results there for us, especially with the start to the season that we have had. But here is a big one then for us. As you can see, they're currently sitting in 3rd place in the Europa League. We must win this game. I don't think a draw is going to be enough for us. We need to beat Shakhtar to have any chances of going through. And if Borussia Dortmund can drop points as well, maybe we could even win the group. But that's looking unlikely. We just need to go out and get our own job done first. We are at home. We have the home support. We are underway with the kickoff. And let's see if we can try and grab ourselves an early goal in this game, because we really do need the victory. Otherwise, we are out of Europe. Shakhtar Donetsk with the early interception. Come on, boys, don't let us down. Let's try and get Kai in on this game. We don't want him dropping deep. We want to try and get him in on those goals. And it is Shakhtar Donetsk right now with the early possession, looking dangerous, trying to get themselves forward. Playing on this near side. Holding on to possession, that is what is important in these early stages. It's going to give them the early momentum, of course. Nice little 1-2 there. Played inside, shot comes in. The first shot of the game then. Not the best shot, but it was a shot on target, no doubt. And it will give confidence to Shakhtar Donetsk, of course. No real chances after that early effort from Shakhtar. So just over an hour gone here, and we're still waiting for the first goal of the game. As I said, I don't think a draw is going to be enough to stop us from going out, so I think we really do need this win. And we are passing nicely. Shot comes in, goalkeeper gets down low, makes the vital save there for Shakhtar, and it does go out of play here for a Palermo corner. Can we take advantage from the set piece? A change here for Palermo. Kai's asking for it, as he does normally at that near post. Cross comes in towards Kai, nods it on, and it hits the woodwork. What a goal that would have been. He headed it over the goalkeeper. It did hit the post and back into the hands of the goalkeeper, though. We are running out of time now, guys. Kai is on a 6.5 match rating. He's not had the best of games. And 7 minutes remaining. Good interception there for Palermo. Maybe we still have enough time. The space opened up on that far side. He saw it. He found his man. Kai's there. He needs to lay it back. He does. Kai, low-driven effort. He gets it into the back of the net. Finally, 5 minutes to play. Palermo have taken the lead. And how important is that goal going to be? I wasn't really expecting that one to go in, if I'm honest. The player, his teammate, laid it off back to him. And then nice little controlled effort. Low-driven. Past the goalkeeper into the back of the net. And it is Palermo who lead down 1-0. It's his second Europa League goal of the season. And now we are just waiting for the final whistle to blow. And that will mean, of course, we do progress through to the knockout stages of the Europa League. And hopefully we'll get a good tie, because things have not gone well for us, have they, in the group stages. That one thankfully goes into the hands of the goalkeeper. Running out of time now, Shakhtar. They need 1 goal, but they're not going to get it because the final whistle blows. We do get the victory which we needed. Let's just have a look at the confirmation of the group stage standings as well in just a second. But thankfully, Kai got the only goal of the game. It does send Palermo through. Shakhtar may still be safe. It depends on that Borussia Dortmund result, of course. But let's have a look at the league table. We are into the round of 16, of course, but let's just go to the group stages. Dortmund, they did win the group stage, as you can see. Palermo finished second. We do go through. Shakhtar, they go out with a loss against Palermo. So thankfully, we go through, and our European quest continues.